You know, it's that Lab Addicts thing. I mean, this is how we do on the weekends, man. I mean, shit, we work hard.
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? It's your boy J.C.T. I'm right here in the lab, just putting in that work. But thank you for just joining me. The first episode of Stories Behind the Songs. Before I go any further, I gave my boy Mac Dom. Shout out Mac Dom with the original, Lab Addicts t-shirt. So that merch is definitely gonna be on our website. But today, man, I just wanted to let you guys know the song that I want to talk about was Groove On. Groove On was a major part of the movement, not only because it was a song that got the crowd up and moving. Whenever you play live, people will give you that look like, okay, all right, y'all can sing. We've seen a million bands, but what sounds good? And Groove On was just like that bass-driven song, and it was actually on our second CD. I don't know if you can see that right there, Research and Development, all right, that we put out. So that came out in around 2004, and it was just a heavy bass line, boom, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, and the whole concept was just, it even says in the hook, I'm tired of waiting and debating, contemplating, I'm getting my groove on. And whenever we played it, man, people would sort of not know the lyrics, but they'd get into the vibe, and it was the one that, the party starter, in my opinion, that just got everybody moving. And after a while, people would start asking for the song. I'd have people be like, yo, we gonna be at the show this weekend, but what's that one y'all play with the bass line? Boom, 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 and boom, and I'm like, oh, Groove On. And yeah, that's it. I'm tired of waiting and debating, contemplating, get my groove on. And I mean, it just sort of became catchy, and people would sing it. I ain't come to stand around. DJ's putting it down. I'm getting my groove on. So when I wrote it along with my boy, shout out Rob Beatrice, I mean, we just wanted to have that feel and atmosphere. And funny story, that a lot of people don't know, little do you know that when we actually recorded it, we had a studio on South Orange Ave. That was our lab, and everybody would come through, and sometimes late at night, the window would be up on the avenue, right there in South Orange Ave. You'd hear all the music coming out of our studio. So you got to think, it was like constant music being made, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And one day, no lie, if you ever have listened to the recorded version that we have out on Spotify and iTunes, there's a rap portion, and the guy that raps there, his name was NVS, the letters NVS. And the crazy story was, for those that know about Lab Addicts, my man, you can see him on the shirt here. He's in the back, my man Mac Dom. That was one of our main MCs, and Mac and Maddie, we had guys that could really do that thing. But one day the window happened to be open at the studio, and at late at night, people would stand. It was a bus stop on the corner. And occasionally it was common for people, if we looked out the window while we were recording, to yell up, be like, hey, what y'all doing up there? Like, we like that. Or, oh, y'all got a studio up there? So, another average day, we was just doing some work. It was late. We were recording Groove On, and we was like, Mac was about to put his rhyme in there. And this kid, or a young adult, older guy, I don't know, he was out on the corner, and he was just like, I can rap. And of course, we were like, all right, that's good, that's what's up. And from time to time, we'd ask people to come in. We wouldn't think we was, above anybody, anything like that, but we loved the vibe. But we were pressed for time. We wanted to finish the CD. And he kept yelling up, yo, man, I'm new in town. Y'all got a studio up there. And it just felt right. We said, come on up, man. We wasn't really worried. Everybody was up there. We was up there deep enough. I mean, hey, the brother wanted to share a vibe. Let him come on up. Shout out to you, man, wherever you at. NVS. N is in Nancy, V is in Victor, S. That's what he told us his name was. He said he was from Florida. He had just came up. And sometimes I feel like, God just lines things up the right way to where it's bigger than just what you're trying to create and put out for the world. It's about connecting people and sharing your vibe with somebody else. And he heard our song and was like, yo, man, I think I could lay something down for that. And something just inside of us, everybody in the lab was pretty much with it. Like, go ahead, like, all right, put something down. What would you write? And honestly, you guys, it had to be the grace of God, the way he laid it all out. My man just went in the corner and sort of just I don't even know if he wrote everything, but he really was just vibing to it. Maybe listened to it 4 or 5 times. And if you listen to the rap, that was actually literally the first take. He got in the booth and, you know, I can't remember everything verbatim, but it was just something about, you know, we walked to the club, haters grilling on Flatline, it's your boy MVS, Lab Addicts, and Mac Don. And once he said that, we was like, whoa, hold up. It sounded kind of good. And, you know, he went on to say, you know, all smelling like trees, got no ID, escorting my boys to the VIP, and the rest of the night is like a blur to me. Still getting my groove on, a fresh pair of shoes on, trying to make this move on this fine looking mommy I love. Something, man. It was just crazy the way he was flowing with it. And we listened to it and actually ended up keeping it. And we had a nice night. We bugged out. He just talked about how he was, you know, grateful. We gave him a chance just to come up and rhyme. And it just felt right. We was like, let's keep it on the CD and the album. We put it out. And after that day, we haven't seen my man at all. And I mean, to me, it's one of the most amazing mysteries. Maybe God just sent him through just to do that for us and hear somebody else bless our track and, you know, help take the song wherever it went. So if you out there, my man, MVS, I hope all is well. I hope God has blessed you and, you know, everything is okay, because that day at the lab, you know, it was a unique experience, and thank God we got a chance to put it down. So yeah, that was the interesting story behind Groove On. Other than it's the party mover and it's the show starter, we really shared this moment with somebody who came in and just blessed us with their talent, and it ended up being recorded in that time in history. And in that moment, whenever I hear the song, I think about that. So it's your boy J.C.T. signing out. Make sure you check on Groove On. Go on Spotify, iTunes, Napster, all digital platforms, and just check it out, man. And I'll be back next week with another story behind the songs. Lab Addicts, God bless, be safe. Thank you for rocking out with us. Peace.
I'm gonna move my feet. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm gonna